Okay, so in today's video, we're going to go over a couple of real quick ones. In the Actions menu, you have Share and you have Video. So we're just going to go through these real quick. They're mostly self-explanatory. Under Share, you can save the entire PROcreate file so that other people can use it, or you can use it elsewhere or at another time. It's a good way to back up your various canvases. You can save as a PSD, which is compatible with Photoshop. You can save as a PDF so that each image is on its own layer. It's a nice way to do a digital coloring book or something like that. You can save as a JPEG. JPEG is just one of those nice standards. If you want to have clearer color that is more true to what you're actually using, then you would use a PNG or a TIFF. It puts a lot of extra information in there. The PNG and TIFF files are going to be larger than the JPEG. If you're just posting it online, a JPEG works fine. If you want it for print, PNG is best. Some people prefer the TIFF. You can share your file as layers, so every single layer that you have comes out separate, and it allows you to do it as a PDF, a series of PNG files, an animated GIF, and that's graphics image format, I think. That's why I call it a GIF and not a GIF, because G is for graphics. You can do an animated PNG file, an animated MP4, or an animated Havoc. And I'm not sure what Havoc is, but it sounds like it's a little chaotic. Then you have your video under Actions. And what video does is, as long as your time-lapse recording is turned on, PROcreate will record each stroke you make. And this allows you to share a quick time lapse of how you do a particular picture. There's different ways of slowing this time lapse down. As you can see, it's pretty quick here. I use Shotcut to make my videos, and video editing softwares can slow down your video. You can do it that way. If you want to do it natively only within PROcreate, then you use short strokes. I did that using my Sonic demo in a previous version or a previous video, and it just basically allows you to see the strokes being made. So if I come up here and I go like this, well, let's choose a decent pen here, and I make short strokes, then when I run my time lapse, let's scrub it forward to this point, you'll see that it actually shows you each individual stroke. That's a way to slow it down. When you're saving your time lapse, you can choose to do just the first 30 seconds of it, or you can choose to do the entire thing. In this case, mine would be about 40 seconds long. We're also going to go over preferences and the help. Let's go over help here in this one, and I will handle preferences in our next video. You can restore your purchases just like with any app. You can go to the advanced settings, find out what's new, look at the handbook, learn how to use Procreate with short videos. You can go to support, the folio, and leave a review. So I don't have any purchases to restore, and mine's saying error contacting the App Store because I'm actually not on my Wi-Fi right now. I will pause the video here, and I will turn that on, and then I will be right back. Okay, so I've turned on my Wi-Fi. Let's go over here, hit Restore Purchases. I don't have any to restore, so it says no purchases to restore. We can go to the Advanced Settings, which takes us into our Settings menu for Procreate. And we have allow Procreate to access our photos, our camera, Syrian search, document storage, your canvas orientation memory, and fit the canvas inside the interface so that whenever you start it all up, it fits inside. I usually have that one turned off. Document storage, as you can see, you can store it on your iPad, the iCloud Drive, Dropbox, whichever storage solution you have should be selected there. You got the palm support level. I've got mine currently set to fine. Standard works for most people. If you disable the palm support, then when you put your hand down on the canvas, it's going to think that you're actually trying to draw. So I always had the palm support on. I've recently had to put mine from standard to fine support because one of the newest updates just caused me to keep skipping. You can disable the time lapse as a default. I do not do that. The simplified undos is when you do the double tap with your finger, two finger tap. The maximum speed distance, just basically how fast your maximum speed is going to be when you're snapping and all of that good stuff. The preferred file format I've got here is Procreate, but you can use any of the standard ones here. The preferred image format, that's the actual picture. You can do JPEG, PNG, or TIFF. We've got the single touch gesture companion, and that's the one that comes up and tells you what's going on as you're doing it. It'll pop up in the screen. Color description notifications, I've turned that on, and I will show you what that is. You can have feedback sounds, tap assistance for initial location support, and just play around with those and see what they do. For this color description notification, if you look up here at my center point in the iPad, whenever I go to the color picker and I tap, you see how it says green? And as I move this around, grayish green, green, dark green, and then we move this around and you can see where that actually changes the name. They're pretty general though, so you just have to decide if you want it there or not. I like having it. And that takes care of the share, the video, and the help. In my next video, I will go over the preferences. This one gets a little bit more detailed because we've got the gesture controls, the legacy styluses, all that good stuff. So I hope you found this video helpful, and I hope you have a wonderful day.